Good to see everyone. Hope all you guys are doing well. What do you guys got?
Chris, how much excitement? Obviously, you guys have put in so much work with Tyler, and he's put in the work. To now be at a real game, something that you try to simulate as much as you can, but just knowing that, you can't fully simulate what happens Sunday night.
I think Tyler's in a great place. And I think he showed that this preseason. When you watch his body of work and what he did, to him and to all those guys, because they're all young and they're rookies, they're real games, right? You still got to go out there, and you still got to go out there and produce and perform at a high level, and he did that. And I just think this is just the next game that's in front of us. He's going to go out there, he's going to kick his butt off.
Chris, how impressed were you by what Jordan showed in the preseason? Is that kind of representative of what he's been doing all camp?
That is very much representative of what he's been doing all camp, man. Jordan's he's just been outstanding. This year he's put it all together, and it's coming together well. And Randy's done a great job with him of just making sure that the fundamentals and the details of how he walks his lines and things like that, and you'll get the punch that he's looking for, and he's done that. So it's good to see, and we look forward to carrying that over to Sunday night.
Chris, the three undrafted guys who made the team, do you think all three of those guys could help on special teams right away in that position?
I mean, I think all three of those guys did an unbelievable job. I think when you look at the big picture, what they've done, not only on the defense, but they also excelled on special teams, and all three of those guys have really done an outstanding job, and just continue to looking forward to seeing that. And yes, all three of those guys will have a role, and they all have roles, and they'll be different roles, but fully expect those guys to go out there and play well.
How nice is it to have add a veteran like JT this late in the game, a guy who's been an all-pro special teamer and obviously has a ton of experience doing it?
Jeff, first off, you got to thank Eric and George and Mark for that, man. You get a guy like JT, he's just sitting out there, and he wants to come to Baltimore and be a part of this program and this organization after all the things that he's done and the reputation he has in this league. It's very exciting to have a guy like that. I mean, as a special teams coach, you look for guys like that, right? And to have that guy just sitting out there, and for us to be able to get him here, man, it's going to be fun.
Chris, has your confidence that what we saw from Lejante in the preseason will train once it's real? As a rookie, he's going to go right like we just saw.
It's like the Tyler question, right? It's kind of like for all the young guys, you get this. They're all young, and for Lejante, it's not that the games that he didn't play, they were not real. They were real games. There were guys going after him and trying to get after him, and he caught the ball great, and he made great decisions. So that's real football that's being played. Even though it's preseason football, let's make no mistake about it. There's guys out there that are fighting for jobs and trying to make teams, and he's going to be fine. And that's why he made this team. You watch him catch the ball, he catches the ball with confidence, and we're just looking forward to continue to see him grow, and we're going to get him going.
What's the biggest thing you learned over the course of last year about this so-called dynamic kickoff?
I think with the rule changing again, and now the touchback being the 35-yard line, I think there's just a lot more. It's like you really want the ball at the 35-yard line. Last year you were probably okay with the ball being at the 30-yard line. So there's been a little bit of change, but from our standpoint, it's an opportunity for our guys to go out there and and just cover kicks. The play's alive again. It's an opportunity for our returners to hit big returns and field kickoff returns. So we're just looking forward to just going out there. I think we got a little bit of the angles figured out and kind of how we want to handle it, and we're going to do some good things.
Cool. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, guys.